Hey guys. Oh wait, hang on. Please, you can sit down right here in this very cool chair.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That one's my chair.
Oh, you get the cool chair?
I do. Cause my room.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all this stuff.
Yeah, it's Legos.
Crazy. Oh, who are you?
Who am I? Everyone knows who I am.
Well, no, they don't know who you are.
Yes, they do. I was in your video before.
Yeah, but who are
I'm
you?
a very special guest.
And you are my
I moved the chair.
friend.
Sir, I'm your mother.
She's my mom.
I am the mother.
Fortunately.
Fortunately? Yes, very fortunately.
And we are here to talk about...
Backrooms?
No, we already did the backrooms.
Odyssey.
And?
Oh, and Obsession.
Okay, so let's talk Odyssey.
Odyssey. Okay.
So, what did we think of the movie? Because I know little background information. I remember at first you weren't too thrilled about the movie, of the actors and the choices of the actors, but you have opinions and your opinions matter. So.
Do they?
Do.
Okay, so obviously if you've never seen the Odyssey or Obsession, you shouldn't watch this. Disclaimer.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put spoilers.
Because there's spoilers, obviously. So.
Well, the movie has been out for quite some time.
It has, but maybe some people haven't seen it yet.
Well, you may never know.
I don't know. Okay, so Odyssey, I thought was well done overall. Overall, obviously, it was an amazing picture, and the cinematography and the special effects, were they even special effects, or there's no CGI, right? There's no CGI.
No, that
used.
Cyclops was a 60-foot tall puppet.
Oh, the Cyclops.
We have some thoughts about the Cyclops.
We'll get there. But I think, overall it was obviously an incredible movie. But so my initial reaction, and we had this conversation before we saw the movie.
It was after I saw that.
It was the choice of actors, right?
You got Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, Travis.
I love all of them. There wasn't one actor or actress that I don't love.
Travis Scott?
In what? I'm sorry?
Travis Scott?
Travis Scott.
He was the guy in the beginning. He's like, oh, and he's like doing the stick thing.
Oh. Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Light bulb.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Despicable Me.
I didn't even know that was him, so.
But you know who Travis Scott is, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
You know who Travis Scott is, right?
I do.
Fortunately, you mean.
Sure.
Do we have some history?
No. So. Yeah. I think, when you have a movie like The Odyssey, right, which is very, very famous. Obviously, it was a famous book, and
it's been out for 5,000 years.
I know, right? However long it's been, right? When you put people in this role, right, of Odysseus, it's almost kind of like you don't want to picture them as anyone else, right? And so when I think of Anne Hathaway, what movies do I think about? I think about Devil Wears Prada. I think about the Princess Diaries, or remember that one? That was her.
I'm thinking of The Princess Bride.
No. Okay, very different. So.
Yeah.
Okay, get with the program.
That's what I was thinking of the wrong movie.
So I
much
think
talk
of
for a
her
guy who
in
likes
so
movies.
many other movies, and when it, and not the actor, obviously actors are going to play in different movies, right? They're going to take on different roles.
Yes.
But when you have a movie like the Odyssey that is, it's kind of hard to explain. It's kind of hard to explain. You almost kind of want people that you don't necessarily know or not as conventionally famous as Matt Damon and Anne Hathaway. Although Matt Damon killed it, 100%. I mean, Academy Award winning.
Matt Damon.
It's Matt Damon. Can you go wrong with Matt Damon? You cannot.
Jeez, no, you
but
can't.
It's like when it's a fictional movie, when they're fiction. I think it's easier to choose actors and actresses that are famous because it's fiction, and you just picture these actors in different things. Obviously, Odyssey's fiction as well, but what I mean is it's a very well known book, right? And it's just different. But I guess you can say the same, with historical fictions. With like Queen Elizabeth. How many people played Queen Elizabeth?
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
I know, right? So I don't know. It might sound silly to some people, and people might not agree, but it's just, when I was Matt Damon, I'm all Good Will Hunting, and things like that. So
The Martian.
The Martian. He was really good in that. Yeah.
Good Will Hunting's the one with Robin Williams, right?
Yeah, and Ben Affleck and stuff. R.I.P.
Ben Affleck's not dead.
No, Robin Williams.
We said R.I.P. after Ben
I guess
Affleck.
That was inaccurate.
Jeez, you gave me a heart attack. I was
No,
like, this
I
is
know.
something I don't know.
No. So but overall, it was definitely an incredible. I would give it a 9.5.
Oh,
out of 10.
How generous of you! I don't think
definitely
you
would.
told me what your rating was
Mhm.
of the movie. Actually,
Yeah. I think
not until now. So.
I don't know. It would. Yeah, that was just me.
I liked it. I did have to walk out. I had to walk out of the theater. Oh,
like not knowing when that scene was coming, I had to take a break, and so my mom and I, and so we didn't know that scene was coming up, and you were warning us about that, and just saying, it gave you nightmares, and it was very traumatizing to watch it. As we're walking back into the theater, I hear the screams, right?
Oh my god! I can't. I
physically
can't. I can't.
And I didn't.
My god.
Yeah, and I saw a couple of moments, and a couple of scenes where,
like, God,
you can hear them and see them, and then I just wasn't paying attention on purpose because I was like, I don't know how gnarly this is.
It was bad.
And then by the time I sat down, the transformation had completed. And Odysseus was going in and talking to the witch, and then they were talking about the crow and all that kind of stuff. So, and then they all,
And then she's like, back in your disguises, back in your disguises, back.
They were what?
She's like, back in your disguise, like, back into your disguises.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the part where she was like, this is what they are.
But she thought they were going to hurt her, because that's what happened, back in the day, then when pirates, or, whatever they called them,
Soldiers.
Soldiers came, they did bad things.
They did. Oh yeah, besides the scene, there was one part in the movie, the Cyclops, Polyphemus.
Yes. Mm-hmm. What was his name?
Polyphemus or something.
Polyphemus.
Polyamorous? No, I don't know.
Polyamorous.
Sorry. So he's sleeping, and I think it was like their first night in the cave. They were like gonna throw a rock at him and stab him in the eye, but then they're like, the rock, because that's how the rock was kind of his door into the cave.
Mm-hmm. And without him,
they would be trapped. So I'm getting PTSD. I'm like, I can hear the screams.
So
they're in the cave. Second, third night that they're in the cave.
Yeah.
And
for a little while.
They're like, oh, put the stick in the fire, and they're like, oh, okay. and then they grab a rock, and it's like the music is like building up,
Mm-hmm.
and then they throw the rock, and Cyclops opens his eye, and they stab him in the eye,
Oh.
and it was
It
like,
was completely unnecessary. It was completely
I guess
unnecessary.
I was trying to find a reason why it was necessary, but it really
It
wasn't.
really wasn't. Like,
He lets out like this spine-chilling, god-awful scream, and it's like, oh,
poor guy. I feel so
she
bad for
feels
him.
bad, yeah.
I did, because he wasn't doing anything wrong. He wasn't. He was hurting the sheep. The sheep were inside.
Hurting?
Herding.
Oh.
Herd, not hurt.
Herding.
Yeah.
It's like
And so he was herding the sheep, right?
Yeah.
And they were in, and then he just laid down to go to sleep. And he ate a couple soldiers. But he didn't know, like, he didn't, it's not like he maliciously did that because they were soldiers, right? He was hungry, and he's like, oh, food, yeah. He didn't know. It's just like any one of us who...
He thought Poseidon was helping him.
And so...
Because after, like, they stab him in the eye.
Yeah, they didn't have to... So then they escape after he eats, like, what, 4 or 6 of them or something. He ate a few of them.
He ate a lot of them.
A few of them, yeah. And then they escape, and they run, and they get to the ocean, and then...
I hated that scene, because I was like, I know something's about to happen.
Yeah, and then he's
It's
like...
you see him in the background. He goes in the ocean.
Yeah.
And then you're like...
What did he say when they stabbed him in the eye?
Oh.
What was it? I remember you looked up the line.
He was like, Father Poseidon, they blinded me. Vengeance. And I was like, oh, okay.
And it felt so bad for him.
I mean, because when I watched it the first time...
Like, sweet, and you could just... His disposition was so, like, calm and kind-hearted. Like, you could tell he was a gentle giant.
Like, he probably... Well...
And then they stab him in the eye.
Well...
And then he couldn't see, and then he got sad, and then he just sulked away.
Because when I watched it the first time, I was kind of like, well, I'm glad because he killed all his men. But then the second time that I watched it, it was kind of like, oh... Because he was talking to Poseidon, and Poseidon is his dad. So he thought that Poseidon was helping him, giving him more food.
Oh.
And so the food ended up turning on
food.
Because they were like, after they stabbed him in the eye, one of the guys was like, I think we should reason with it. Because after he talked, they're like, I think we should reason with it. And then Odysseus is like, I think we're past that now.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah. Which is true, but, I mean...
What other scary scenes were there?
Well, the sirens. That was well done. And Matt really...
That scream was
I felt that scream. Like, you feel that scream. Like, you felt it. It was...
It was so stupid.
He
put everything in there.
Yeah, he did. He put
everything in. Because it's like, tie me to the pole, I'll be fine.
Yeah, because he wanted to hear it, right?
Yeah.
And then the one guy got too curious.
Took the black side and then...
And there he went.
Oh, Scylla, the monster. The ocean monster, when you see, like, the whirlpool and they're, like, trying to avert the bow.
Oh, yeah.
Monster grab. Oh, God.
So,
I couldn't do that.
Was it a good thing that they averted the whirlpool or not? I think he said he was mad at first, right? And then he's like, no, it was a good decision because we would have died. Our boat would have been smashed to smithers.
It would have died either way, though.
And then they went that way, and then who attacked them from that point?
Scylla. The monster, the rock monster thing.
Oh, yeah.
That was scary. Because I was expecting something to come out of the whirlpool. So
I know. I thought so, but I think it just...
But it was in the cave in the mountains, so Scylla came out. And then the Sun God's Isle. They were there for days. And the cow. It was like, oh, this is the Sun God's herding. You're not supposed to kill the cow.
I know.
Otherwise, if you do that, you'll die.
Starving.
And then
death.
One night
and your food is staring at you, like taunting you.
They threw a rock at it, and then it just goes.
They were hungry.
I guess you could say it cattled away.
Wow. You turn that light on? It's getting kind of dark.
This light?
I don't know. Oh my god, do you see this light? Show him your light. Wow.
You have to hit his bottom and watch.
Oh. Well, I don't think that is good enough light.
Too bad. It'll
Because
work.
the sun is going down. No, move it out of the way. It looks weird. Silly. I'm sleepy.
So yeah, the Odyssey was good. We liked it. It was good. I liked it on my second rewatch. I thought it was... Because the first time that I watched it, I thought it was good. Either way. The second time that I watched it, I liked it even better than the first.
Yeah, I think I want to see it again.
I think we should
kind of
skip
from
a few scenes.
Different perspective, I guess, after you see it. And then when he gets home, I mean the ending. I like the ending.
I thought he was gonna die.
I thought he was gonna die too. I'm like, I
and I
didn't
thought
remember
that he
the
was
ending.
talking to her like as he was dying.
Yes.
And it was like, hey, this is what
And
we were
she's
gonna
like,
do.
no, you can't die. You can't die. And he's like, I'm not gonna die, girl. I'm not gonna die. We're gonna go into the. We're gonna watch the sun.
We're gonna chase the
We're
escaping
gonna
sun.
chase the escaping sun. That's like the best
So
one.
yeah, Odyssey was 9.5. You said.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
What'd you give it?
I gave it a 9.9 out of 10.
Oh, we had 9.9.
And then we are gonna talk about the second movie
Yeah.
of the evening, one that I had seen, and one that I tried to get you to watch. You were hesitant that you ended up watching,
Obsession.
which was funny because I love horror movies. I watched this horror movie, which is probably the scariest horror movie,
Mm-hmm.
but oh god, I can't even say the P word.
It's not a horror movie.
Yeah. Okay. I disagree. It was
Hold
a
on.
horror movie.
It's not a horror movie. It's a psychological thriller with a little blood here and there. Or everywhere. It's a psychological thriller. Just like Backrooms is a psychological thriller. It is not a horror movie in my eyes. So I grew up in the 80s, y'all. Okay? 80s
Old.
and 90s. I am old. You're welcome.
Mm.
Gen X. Don't with me.
Mother.
I didn't cuss.
That's just
I grew up with
everything.
Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Jason, Halloween, all those things. So those are horror movies to me. Or what was that movie that we watched? The cult classic. The one they're doing a remake of it. The scary one where she says something about her eyes and you're like,
Oh, Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
That movie was stupid because she's levitating in the air. She's like, we're gonna kill you one by one. And then she falls to the ground and then one of the girls is like, oh my god, her eyes. Did you see her eyes? It's like, let's just ignore
Did you
the
not
fact.
see everything else she did?
She's like levitating in the air.
I
Her
know.
head's like twirling. She's like,
Her
we're gonna
eyes.
kill you.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
yeah, let's just ignore the death threat and
I
just
know.
carry on with our night.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
I'm gonna keep yawning. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I
The life of a mom.
Obsession was, in my eyes, because when I watched it, it was really scary. Because granted, we're in a dark theater, and I saw it, and like nobody was in our row,
Yeah.
so I was just like, well, I don't know, it's just like looking at each side of the row, like gonna run
Who's
down.
gonna pop out?
Yeah.
And scare you?
There were scenes in that movie that got me really good that didn't get her. It was the first scene that got me was the bedroom scene where he's asleep and then she's in the corner and
That's
she's like
creepy.
crying. And he's
Yeah,
like,
and she's like hiding in the shadows, right? She's like in the corner. She comes out of the shadows. They're talking. He's asking her to
Oh.
come in bed with him, or come move that out of the way.
No,
It's
I
so
like it. It's cute. Look,
obnoxious.
it's Stan.
And then she like walks backwards. How they make her walk backwards.
Oh!
It's so
Oh.
creepy, right? And then she hides, and he's like, "Okay, I think I'll go to bed." And I'm like, "No, you're not gonna go to bed. You're gonna leave." And then,
Well, he can't leave.
And
She'll
then-
track him down.
and then he tries to leave the next day.
Oh, and she duct tapes the whole door.
I'm sorry. What? it was like,
How did he sleep through all that? Because duct
where's
tape's
all
pretty
that
loud.
duct tape come from? First of all, but yeah, it's duct tape is loud, and he doesn't even like it. Doesn't even faze him, honestly, right? It doesn't even faze him.
He just doesn't want to show it because he knows that if he shows emotions,
That well, that's true. But he's like, okay, I'm gonna leave now, and then he's like trying to rip the door open, and then he does.
She's like, oh, stay home then.
And then she stays there the whole day. And it's gross.
I don't think it's appropriate to talk about the aftermath, like when he comes home or why she was like that.
She just stood there. Well, and when you stand somewhere for what, like 10 hours...
When you go, you gotta go.
You go.
But...
And she just stood there like this. She's like...
Squint your eyes. That's how she does it. Okay, you can stop now.
I can stop.
I was like, okay, you're getting too much into the character.
No, I know.
Get out of character.
So that was weird and crazy and strange. And then she takes a shower and he's like, I'm going to go to boys' night. And then she goes and then she goes to the boys' night. And then she stabs herself in the face.
No, she doesn't stab herself. She smashes the glass bottle and she bashes her head with it.
She stabbed herself in the face.
No, she didn't like that. She hit herself in the head.
Okay, and it cut her face.
But she didn't stab herself.
But then they go to the hospital and she's bleeding all over the place.
And she's dancing.
And then the nurse, and she's dancing in the street, and the nurse is like,
take her in, please.
She's obviously, like, how they didn't take her in on a psych eval is beyond me. But whatever.
That's when the reverse walk happens. Because he's like, oh, I love you. That was the other part that got me, is because and also like every time that she snaps out of it, the sound is like because it was loud in the theater. Like the row that I was in was no one was here. I was there, and we're like 2 seats away from the speaker. So every time it would happen, it would be like, oh, I love you. I'm like, jeez, it's like a truck horn. But the part where she steps out of it in the party, that got me because the sound was like really loud.
Oh yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No,
girl, you are not kidding.
That was after she read the poem. She read the poem.
You like poetry?
She's like, oh, I'm joking. Okay, fine, I'm not joking. Deal with it. Then she snaps out of it, goes to the hospital, does her reverse walk, and then she's in bed.
And so here's the thing: she's like bleeding. She got cuts and she's bleeding all over the place, and she's just chilling. Right?
Oh,
they go home. She's just chilling. Face all busted, like nothing from her. And then he's in bed and gets a phone call from his friend
Sarah.
Sarah. And it turns out that Nikki has been honkada with his best friend
Ian
behind their back. Ian's gross. And then
oh my god, the part where he's like, I wish for $1 billion.
And then $1 billion falls from
he has like the biggest house ever.
Yeah. Well, then he had $1 billion.
Well, he had $1 billion before,
Spoiler alert.
We'll get there.
I know. So then, but then he's out and talking with Sarah, and it's all hunky-dory, and I'm like, that girl gonna come out and do something crazy. Oh, she came out and did something crazy.
Bashed her skull into them.
But here's the thing.
She didn't think it was that scary or real.
I was in that movie. That movie was.
Were you immersed?
Pushing 9. It was like at an 8. It was pushing 9, right? And then she bashes the girl's head into the steering wheel. And instantly it turned into this fake prop hitting her face against a pillow on the steering wheel.
It was a brick. It wasn't a pillow.
Honey, the round piece that was on the steering wheel, how was that a brick? What was that?
No, she had a brick in her hand.
Well, whatever was on the steering wheel was not a brick. It looked like a pillow. I don't know what the heck it was.
Okay, whatever.
But when you, like, if you've seen plenty of movies and TV shows where someone gets their face bashed in. It doesn't instantly turn into carnage the way it did in this movie. And then you could see how fake it was. It was how they kept that in the movie. I'm really surprised because of all the hard work that they did on that movie, and the acting was superb. Like Nikki, the actress that plays Nikki,
Indy Navarrete. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what her last name is.
incredible. And same with I'm terrible with names. Who's the main guy?
Bear.
Oh yeah, Bear.
There's a great analogy as to why he's called Bear.
I'm sure. Hold that thought.
Oh.
But he did great too. The acting in this was, I felt, in my humble opinion, was very, very good. Very good. And Nikki, to be able to manipulate your character that much and
contort her face like that too.
Yeah, that, and then like you'd see glimpses of her, like you obviously the whatever spell that was over her, but then you'd have glimpses of her, and she super amazing. So, but that part just it knocked it down, knocked it all down. I hated that. It could have gone so much better.
It was fake, or you just didn't.
It was completely fake. And so when you're in a movie, you're at the movies, you're watching a movie. We all know it's a movie, right? But you almost, when you're at the movies, you want to be part of it, right? You're part of the movie in some way. And then when it becomes so fake that it's kind of silly and kind of ridiculous, I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is silly. And it took it away. It took away from the rest of the movie for me. Yeah.
What did you think of the final few minutes of the movie?
Intense, and it was very well done. I thought so. Because they said from the beginning, when he got the wish, that if he were to die, then the spell would be broken. And he contemplated it, as you know, several times, and then ended up following through with that. But not before you had the glimpse of him being fully in love with her.
Did you get it?
For about 20 seconds, right? It was like 20, 30 seconds she made a wish. And that was her wish, for him to love her. And he did. But then it was too late. And the pills kicked in, and he dies. And then you see the transition from Psycho Nikki to real Nikki, and it's heartbreaking. And it's heartbreaking because she comes out of this trance, and she's always been in there. Like, she's always been in there watching from the inside. And then for her to see Bear dead on her lap, Ian dead on the floor, I don't think she'd seen. She didn't see Sarah.
Sarah was in the kitchen, like she.
Oh, fully splayed out. Yeah.
Did you notice that she, like, literally was copying what Sarah looked like? Because she had Sarah's hair. She had Sarah's black shirt on. And she, like, scribbled her tattoo. Like.
Oh, yeah.
And she was smoking because Sarah
you're
smoked.
right. Yeah.
Because that was scary.
Oh, that was creepy. So yeah. But how heartbreaking for her, though, because she had nothing to do with it. Like, she couldn't control what was happening. And so then she wakes up and all her friends are dead. And it's like, it's heartbreaking. That's how I felt. Very well done. Like, very well done. That one part in the car, it changed the trajectory of the movie, in my opinion. So either had they not kept it or done it in a different manner,
right? Maybe,
and didn't make it so poltergeist fake skeletons coming out. I
disagree strongly.
Huh?
I said I disagree strongly.
Did you like that scene? What did you feel about it?
If I'm gonna be honest, that happens. happens. Whenever the AC turns on, that door gets like sucked in.
What's that creaking?
AC. It always does that.
No?
Yeah, no, it's always done
Do
that.
you hear that? That was the creaking.
Anyways,
Anyhow. Squirrel.
because when I watched it in the theater, like they kept coming back to Sarah,
Mm-hmm.
and it was predictable.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, Nikki's so gonna bash at the window or like hit it.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew she was coming out of nowhere, but
Her head, so powerful. How weak was that glass? Like you have to have a solid, strong metal plate. In your
yeah,
head to
because
do
you
that.
need for me, I've tried to break a passenger side window in an emergency when I was working, and I was hitting that thing and it would not friggin' break, and they're not meant to break so easily. I have a window punch now, but at the time I didn't have a window punch, so and I could not, and I was hitting it with metal and it wasn't breaking, so yeah.
I gotta be honest, it did freak me out. Because it, in my eyes,
Yeah.
probably not in your eyes, it did look kind of real. The prop that they had used looked so real that it was like kind of.
Did you see the body though?
Yeah.
The body, it was
body
like a
was
wood.
fake.
It looked like a wooden, like it looked like a
But, like,
scarecrow. Like
the-
I can't even explain it. I was like, the hell?
The head,
It just
though, like
was-
when you see her head, or like her
I don't know.
her face, I was
Yeah.
like, jeez, that looks like she really disfigured her face for this role now, didn't she?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I knew it wasn't real. But at the same time, I was like, that does look pretty realistic.
What do you give it?
If I'm gonna be honest, like somewhere between 8 out of 10 to 9 out of 10. Because I love horror movies.
Well, I give it a solid 8. You know, even that with that one scene, everything
People have
else I can't
opinions.
take away from
People have opinions.
the story, the acting. But again, there was a couple of times where I was like, "Oh, okay." I do have one last thing. So the guy at the end, when he goes back to the magic shop or the crystal shop or I don't know,
It was a crystal shot.
crystal shop, the guy behind the counter, it was weird. It was like this weird interaction. And he like wasn't like he has this customer coming in with blood all over him.
I know.
And he's just like, "What's up, man? You know, like, what's your vibe?"
Get out of here. I don't
What?
appreciate your
It was
bad
just like-
vibes.
He's like, "I know, no bad vibes," and I'm all,
How
what
zonk
the
do you have to
heck?
be to not see
it
like
was
the
so
blood
weird.
and everything?
That kind of didn't match up either. That was kind of weird. But again, I get it. I thought it was well done. The acting was well done. Again, minus a few little things.
There's a lot to dig in. And you might act shocked, and there's a lot of hate online. Not the acting, not the actors or the acting, but it has to do with one of the characters, and that's Bear.
Why? Oh, really? Tell me. What's the hate on Bear?
So,
It's cute.
Michael Johnston,
Mhm.
the actor,
Mhm.
guess what?
Tell me.
He's gay.
Great. Good for Bear.
Yeah. That's shocking. No, because I was like, really? Nikki's actress was okay. Hey. Anyways, let's talk about the movie. He's called, I don't know why, maybe it's just a nickname that his friends give him. Because, that's weird if you give birth to a kid and the doctor's like, but what do you want to name your son? Like, I'd like to name him Bear.
There's Bear.
What?
Bear Grill. Bear Grill.
Bear Girl?
Bear Grill. With the guy on the Discovery Channel.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, his name is Bear Grill. Grill.
Maybe stage name.
Could be, but he goes by Bear. So
There's that specific scene after the dinner date, and we have another Oppenheimer situation. I'll put it lightly.
yeah, that was a little.
It was a little bit unnecessary,
It was
I will
it
say.
like threw it in there all of a sudden. It was like a flash. But I think the point was the look on her face. Was very deadpan.
Which is, yeah.
She wasn't into it at all, right? It was creepy. Her face, that's what was creepy about it.
I'll probably have to look into it. They're saying that Bear, he obviously took advantage of her. There's no denying that.
Well, I don't think so. In the conventional sense of taking advantage of somebody, he made a wish.
To be fair, nobody knew the consequences of what
he
this
did not. The wish came true, and she was not psycho.
At the beginning.
She wasn't psycho.
She was a little bit. He thought that she was a little bit doozy woozy because she's like, "Oh, it's okay." Like she's in the car. She's like, "Oh, it's okay." And she's like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Nikki, you okay?"
Yeah.
She's like, "How
so
can we
even
go to
he
your
was
place?"
like, "What is happening right now?" So I think he really loved her so much that he was hoping and willing to kind of take that chance that it was real and that she would eventually fall in love with him. So I don't know. Yeah.
And also like kind of always like, well, what's so bad about being with me?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, he's kind of lost it. And also the part where they're at the party and after she like hits herself, he's just like staring off.
I know, like nobody does anything.
Like, can you help?
And nobody
her,
called the cops or an ambulance. They just.
Well, Ian was like, Bear, get her out of here.
Oh,
so maybe he was like, okay, I'll take her. But then the hospital staff is like, oh no, we're sorry, we're full tonight.
Like she's bleeding and.
She's like dancing outside the prison, like wee. But you know how bears attack their prey. In a way, people. I'm gonna have to look into it. People perceive it as if Bear attacked Nikki in a way, and took advantage of her because she was under
the spell.
The Wayne spell.
But he had no choice. I mean, he almost had no choice in a way because if he didn't reciprocate or do anything, she would be even more psycho.
Yeah.
She would continue to be psychoer and psychoer.
What would have been the effects vice versa? You know, to end a wish, you too have to die. Like, what if...
Somebody can unwish it.
You can't. He tried, remember? He was trying
No, he can't. Somebody else could unwish it.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody else could wish for things to go back the way
Ian
they were.
Ian was like, I wish for $1 billion right now.
$1 billion.
And he's like, no!
I know.
But yeah, a lot of people don't like Bear's character. And that Nikki's not the villain of the movie, Bear is. Which...
What do you think?
I think he's both.
Leave your comments down below.
Okay.
All right. Well, it was fun.
Well, yeah.
What's going to be the next movie on our agenda?
I don't
know. What is it?
Oh,
I haven't seen Spider-Man yet. We'll have to do that one.
Yeah, this could become like a new series. We do like the movie talk with
a mom-son thing.
Mom, so we have to do a podcast.
We have to come up with a cool name. What do you guys think?
I'll have to think of stuff. Yeah, if anybody's please start doing this. Do it.
What am I doing?
Do this.
I'm doing
and
this.
Repeat after me. Please.
Please.
Comment. Cool. Podcast. Names. In the comment section below. Thank you. What? What are we gonna come up with a name?
Right.
Well.
I'm gonna go to bed now. Because I am exhausted.
But it's only...
I'm going to take a nap, and then I'm going to wake up.
It's 8:20.
And then be awake. Because I got to work tomorrow.
Well...
The night shift. Okay.
I'm glad that you finally got out of your comfort zone and watched one of my favorite movies. Well,
it was good.
One of my favorite movies.
All right.
Okay.
I love you. I'm going to go to bed now.
Okay. Yeah.
Deuces.
Deuce?
I said deuces.
What the deuce? Like Stewie from Family Guy? The British baby, like... suburban American family, and then you have the one British kid that's
one British kid makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, good night, bye.
Yeah, bye guys. Well, yeah, thank you for... No, you're supposed to shake my hand.
I'm shaking hands.
And look in the camera. But you can let me go now.
Okay, bye.
Alright, bye, Mom.
Love you, bye.
Love you. Thank you
Anytime.
for everything,
For giving you life.
I guess. Okay, well, that was the video. I hope you guys liked it. And I hope you liked the little lamp guy too, because... Oh, Kinger from Tadsy.